Lokesh, any doubts so far? Like last week you attended, right?
Yeah,
Any
yeah, yeah.
doubts? You gone through the recordings? You got the
Yeah, I've
chance?
gone through. Okay. Yeah,
Okay, you have any
going on.
doubts to discuss?
No, no, it's fine. It's clear.
Okay, you're doing the programming right now.
Programming, yeah, actually, this week I'm planning. Last week I couldn't do. Project, no? We have to do some
Yeah.
project. Yeah, I'm planning.
Okay, because now we are in the last phase, right? We
Mm-hmm.
have 4 or 5 weeks only, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So no, so that at least you guys get used to it, and know if there is any clarity also, just after that
Okay.
also we'll connect. Okay, we will
Yeah, yeah.
know if there is
Okay.
anything you guys can reach out to me. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
or any
Yeah, sure.
topics or anywhere you got stuck or something, right?
Okay.
Just reach out to me. I can support you. Okay.
Okay, sure, sure.
So today I'm thinking now to cover up the Power BI also. At least now we
Ah,
will just get used to that reporting tool. The reason why I want to know just because deep learning will will extend and we can learn it. Okay, it's a long vast subject, but Power BI also will touch upon. So if you guys are interested, then we can build some reports on that towards that. That is my whole idea. Because since it's a kind of course where you want to touch upon all the areas, right? Whatever it suits or interests you, right? You can start building the apps. Because most of the company will have the office license, right? With that office license, they can use the Power BI, and Power BI is big advantages. The cost price it is cheaper. You don't want to know upfront they have to spend or something big money or something. That's why they are using the Power BI. So it is good to have that knowledge actually. Okay, we'll start introduction everything. We'll just start around 9:20 or 22. Unless you want to just you gone through something. How was your learning? Okay. No, okay. No, okay. Okay. See, now the generative AI is coming up actually with the chat GPT and all, right? Even the market, like in the ML is like what they are recommending is like it'll be in everywhere. Okay, so whatever, if you guys are now starting now, be happy because you are at the right time. Okay, when we are doing like earlier, we were doing a programming. Right? Many people might be knowing it, and no many people doing it. Everybody know every day it is the new framework is coming up, so everybody knows it is a new one, right? So, but job wise, people are no expecting. Okay, they must be maybe in the recruiter point of view, they don't know. Okay, how much trending is happening. Okay, even it is impacting everywhere, starting from the HR recruitment. Like I can say, like no wherever anything AI nowadays like it's like kind of normal commodity kind of thing. What is the best thing you can do or something? Starting from your resume builder, whatever your resume builder, right? Getting a job descriptions, even in many use cases, even HR shortlisting of the profile also is happening through AI only. So if you guys are smart and know if you are putting your resume properly, you can land up in a very good job. At least for shortlisting purpose, I'm saying. That's why I always people say, okay, profile is a first step, right? So put you the resume, with proper ATS scoring and all, then you will get shortlisted, right? So when it goes to technical, some people have different mindset. Okay, some people will look for a more technical guy, like similar to this. Some guys will say, okay, if they can manage the things and then they can run the show. There are different aspects is there, and there are different people with a different experience level. It differs actually.
It depends on supply demand also, right?
Yeah, if
The
there is
supply is more, then they'll ask more things.
yeah, and also especially in the Gulf market, what I seen is like even the freshers are they are coming out of the college and all, they're not specialized in AI, artificial and data science and all. That is part of the BE itself.
Yeah.
Earlier, no BE, we don't have computer science only.
I think BE has a completely new course, 4-year course related to
Yeah, AI and data
AI
science.
and
I'm not sure like no what they're going to learn on the 4 years of span actually, but they will have like more experience or no more knowledge. But the people are nowadays become smart, right? So when you're completing like one or first or second year itself, you learn about all the Python and all the stuff. So what is the record for job? They will be equipped with. So with the 4 years, they are our parents are paying. Nowadays people are smart, right? So people are getting no pass a part-time job or no many freelance job is there. So whatever their interest comes in, they are directly pitching it. Maybe in academic they will be good. Maybe when you're trying to practically apply, right? You guys will be better person because you know the practical things on your business area, right? So you can where you can fit in. So in this aspect, experience always matters. But I think people are also smart, right?
Yeah.
So even whatever I'm reading now, people are getting the chat GPT, immediate answers, right? So it is like the knowledge is now it became stint. Even what I learned is they are using there is one concept I will teach you about something on synthetic data. Okay, that concept also it is something interesting concept like
Okay.
okay how the model is trained and all right. So we'll cover those topics also. Okay, I think we can start now.
I'm still having issues with TensorFlow.
See, TensorFlow, no, you need to have a CUDA. There is a library for GPUs. Okay, even I was checking for my Mac, how I can run my TensorFlow. Okay, there is a set of instructions whenever you're running any GPU models, right? You need to check for the what is the GPU you have actually. In your laptop, any GPU is there, NVIDIA or no, some sticker should be there, like no. But if probably people will have who's having gaming laptop, they may be already having. See, check for RTX, NVIDIA RTX and all those kind of GPUs. Whether it is available in your PC, just check it. Okay.
RT?
No, NVIDIA RTX. Press NVIDIA something is coming. I don't think so. No, it is not there actually. Even in your PC, right? It should be mentioning. If you see in the other places, people when you bought the laptop, right? That time they will be asking, okay, what is the purpose? You want to do for gaming and all, right? So most of the gaming laptops will support this kind of ML programs. But eventually, like whenever we are giving for like a normal Python program only, but it should be running in a very large scale system. So it can create like multiple tensors and multiple. No, it is a mathematical model, right? And you are applying on the large data set. So always the better, PC or something. Otherwise, you can what you can use is there is in the collab itself, right? The free version is there. There it is CUDA is installed actually.
This CUDA.
Yeah, you see here. Okay, 1 minute. I'm showing this screen also. If you see here, right? It's a tensor for the GPUs. So what will happen is this is specific for the collab also. You can do it for your own purpose.
Okay.
Like maybe normal SkyKit and all you can run it actually. But when you want to run it like large model which is the needed deep learning, right, which requires a GPU kind of thing. But what you can do is you can use a collab is better thing.
Okay.
Because your data anyway will not go outside the your part, but it is good to have like understanding. It's like a same thing, right?
Yeah, but I have the whole project. Does it work on how can I there are almost 6 to 7 different files. Okay. Does it work on collab?
Yeah.
And
No, normally when you're having a notebook, right? Whatever you are running in notebook, you can run it. Or Skyke internal you can
6,
run.
7 files and then one main file where everything is import.
See, actually, what you can run is you can use your collab to run your model building and all. You just try it and then you take it. Then put it in your PC or something.
Okay.
Because this one also it is tied with your user account, right? With your Gmail. So it will not go out of your or nobody can access it actually. Okay, maybe now we will cover up a little bit of advanced ML concepts, and then moving forward with the Power BI, we can go through it also. We already covered the linear regression and those kind of things, right? Like linear regression, logistic regression, classification, those concepts we already covered, right?
Yeah.
So I think we told about overfitting, those kind of things we told, right? Overfitting, the model is predicting, which is not meant to be trained, but it is predicting too much, whatever in the given data, whatever we are having, maybe, okay. We will go with the data part. So, okay. See, as the name, you can go to ML crash course of Google. Machine learning, Google. Yeah. Scroll down.
Under introduction or crash
No,
course?
crash course, yeah. Click on that second one. Okay, we had we discussed about the linear regression, logistic classification, right? Before and itself we had discussed. Now we are going to talk about data. Okay, data is nothing but data in general. What do you think actually? Whatever you are using in day-to-day basis, right? Let's say for you are using IoT, your temperature information or any information, that is your data. Correct? Without data, whether you can build a model, yeah, and also without without data is a predominant, or data is mother of for any models or something, correct? Because you are trained on the data and you learn from the data only. Okay, even machine learning requires the data to in order for learning and also for prediction. Okay, I created a model, but if you're not passing the number to the model, right, whether model will automatically will do something more, right? Based on everything, like based on the historical and present information. For both of the things, we need to have a data. Even if you want to predict for a future, how you can predict for a future? You will pass some parameters, right? Let's say today, I want to predict the temperature of tomorrow. How I will predict? I'll pass the what is the calendar date and what is the region, or those kind of those are input variables, right?
Yes.
Those inputs also I will take it as so pretty much data is important in order to do a prediction and also for training also. Okay, even for training now, I was telling you about some concept called synthetic data, right? See, what people are doing is earlier people are taking from the data, historical data, whatever they are having.
Actual data.
Okay, and then they are doing actual data, whatever it is actual data, and then they are training on it in order to give the prediction better. Okay, and people realize that okay, later point of time, okay, people are seeing very less amount of data, or no, it is not learned, machine has not learned that much intelligent or something. So people are now coming up with the idea called synthetic data. Okay, what synthetic data is? It's like artificial data which is created by the AI. See how that data will generate, right? See, let's say I have a name, this name, age, and the salary kind of thing. Okay, I'm going to predict whether this guy we can avail a loan or not. We will show the real data, and based on the real data, we will generate like similar data. Instead of copying the data, right? What we are giving is we are not just providing the input information, and then we can tell, okay, I want to generate. Let's say I have 1,000 records I'm having. Let's say I want 1 lakh records, right? How I can generate 1 lakh records in your system? Based on the whatever the historical, let's say 100 records, I will give as this as a sample. Okay, generate me like 1 lakh record. So it will generate also. And the other advantage is it not be biased, right? So you are running with the production data. Sometimes your production data might be leaked or something also, right? So in order to avoid this, people are using the synthetic data, okay, for training their own model itself. Okay. Even today, even ChatGPT, whatever you are seeing, right? Earlier they were not training on the data about 1 billion, 7 billion parameters. Okay, they almost scrapped all the everywhere in the internet, but still then also they want to improve their model in terms of intelligence and all. Then what they are doing is they are creating their own model. Okay, the model to generate a similar text. So it will generate like a trillion model, like earlier it is a billion, right? Maybe next month, next year or something, 2025, I'm expecting like a trillion. Okay, and also especially on the AI part, I want to tell you, okay, this year, before this year, 2025, if you see the Fazar, right, Hamdan, Sheikh Hamdan, has put a post for AI for 2025. Okay, he has mentioned like, what is for 1 week, he is, on 2025, what are the AI events going to happen? Okay, that is from the ruler, right? He is like a deputy ruler or something, right? He's a crown prince of Dubai. So, but no, it's not only him. Like entire nation is like in India also. They're coming up with the vision, artificial intelligence policy and all, right? So it just comes from the higher management, which means what they want to implement or they want to enormously they want to grow. Even like a lot of AI companies got registered, and more than 150 companies got registered in DFEC. Dubai Internet Financial Center, right? They have separate licenses there. Under DFEC, there are more than 100 AI companies registered.
We can apply them.
That's what I'm saying. See, potential is there, opportunity is there. Okay, you have to, once you have the knowledge, right? You just try to apply. Nothing harm. See, not everybody. See, even in the entrepreneur, right? Some jobs, literally, what I'm saying is there's no salary, but the VC funded.
Yeah.
Okay, when you are getting into like the kind of startup, okay, NVIDIA and all, right? People have become millionaire. I was telling you, right? How they have become, once the product became big hit or something, right? They'll immediately get the money or something, right? Similarly, like Paytm or any companies and all, when they started, it is like a startup only. Eventually, they have grown up, and then their share value is getting increased. You're getting a lot of share options and all, right? Even your salary might be low, but the share options they'll give more, right? So people are projecting those also. Now people are smart enough, and they're demanding like their projection on the startup companies. And many people are applying only for startups. The reason is they can grow and they can learn much things than normal traditional industry or service industry. So people are not trying the risk, and then they're taking the risk also. And then eventually, even that is a vision from the government itself, which means what? An adoption has to go through from they want to infuse AI everywhere, wherever it is possible. See, unless if I'm selling, right, this water bottle, okay, the people will be okay. When people, if they're telling, okay, this water is made with the ChatGPT, some formula they are formulated with. Even there is some meme was circulating around, right? this tea is given by ChatGPT or something. They were putting as like a kind of meme and all they provide. So people are eventually they want to surprise and they want to go to the market, right? Now AI should be there. Even if any product, if you want to sell or something, right? See, earlier people are okay to have the system, but nobody now they are interested. Now they want to see the outputs. Okay, let's say I will tell you one simple system for facility management. Earlier facility management, it was just logging what is the AC temperature, is there any. Now people are expecting the level is let's say I'm going to this building, how much profit I will get. They need to get the upfront before they are bidding itself. So the systems they are building or the systems they want, right? They want at the upfront. Before I am doing upfront investment, I think last week or something I was telling you, I forget it. I was telling the people now they are now changing the billing model itself. Whatever the based on your output, what is the revenue you are getting, people will charge for that. Earlier people
no fixed price.
No fixed price. Okay. See what will happen actually. I'm telling you, okay, you are going to get a revenue of 100,000 grams, right? I'm selling a product. Okay. Now you are putting a upfront cost and then you are selling some product to me, right? And then you are putting upfront cost. If you are not getting the cost, right, you will think, okay, I took a bad decision. People now they are taking a risk like, okay, whatever the solution I'm providing, it will generate this revenue. I think Google and all they tried with the AdWords and all, right? If you remember like AdWords, how it works, they will pop up on your website, okay, and then people are clicking, and then they clicked and it is getting revenue generated. Then only they will charge for it, right? Yes. Not for displaying ads, they will not charge much. Yeah. When you're clicking ad, then conversions is happening, right? That conversion only they are charging, and that is the main income for Google. Yeah. Okay, they already tried. So a lot of people will try to tap the market, and then they'll try to implement the solutions. Okay, even for HR or any places. So for all of these things, right? Your thing is essentially data is important. Okay. So how Google or IBM or Microsoft or anybody in the market, how they are shining in the market, they already have collected a lot of data. Maybe in-house they have a lot of data, or the primary purpose why Google is coming up with a very big model or something, because they are having a lot of information on the web pages. They already know what is happening in the internet, or what other trend is happening, right? So they can easily grab the market. That is the reason Google or Microsoft, why they are picking up the market, why they can able to tap the market, right? Because they have large amount of data. Even with the less amount of data, with the technologies, the synthetic data and all, you can produce a similar data, right? Yeah. Let's say I'm taking this much information. This is the traffic information of one country and how the trends is going. I can replicate the same scenario. I can apply on the different variable also, and even a lot of tools which supports the synthetic data. There are a lot of products also coming up. Let's say I want to I can configure. Okay, I want to generate a data similar to this pattern. I want this one, so that I can generate a model specific for my use case.
Yeah. Is there any tool available to generate synthetic data?
Yeah, a lot of libraries are there actually. Even for Python also there are some libraries there where you can use synthetic data. So people when they are asking you, right, if you have a limited set of data, what you can do? You can use a synthetic data or something.
So a smaller data set will be the input for it.
Okay.
It will give you the report data set, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Come again. What is your question?
I mean, the smaller data set will be the input. It will work as an input to the library, and it will give you the larger data set.
Yes, correct. See, it is like a similar to machine learning. It is also machine learning algorithm model, which will observe your data, and then based on it, it will return you the data. Lokesh, you are clear, right? Lokesh?
Hello? Hello? Is it audible? Hello?
Yeah, now it is audible. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm following up. Yeah, Reggie.
Okay, no issues. See, this is about data, whatever data, right? Data has different types, right? One is a numerical data. What is numerical data? As word numerical means it's a numbers, right? With the numbers only the data will be available. Okay, and also the numbers, what you can do, like let's say you have a distribution of price distribution. You can easily plot a graph, right? There is a price top and all. You can easily build a graph, and a lot of visualization also you can build. That is the reason people are very comfortable with the numerical data. And numerical data will give a lot of information, right? Insights to your product or whatever people are nowadays using for mostly for numerical data, right? See, as I last week I told you, right? For everything, it comes as a mathematical only. You remember I was telling you vectors and those kind of things. It is in the mathematical space. They'll put the numbers across rows and columns, and then they'll try to create a model out of it. Actually, what will happen is, see, it is impacting the futures, right? What are the future data set, whatever they are building, right? It is based on the numbers, and then it is based on the vectors, how they are setting up the application itself. Okay, this is what they're telling. See, when they're applying a data set and then they're applying to a model, and then it is providing an output, right?
Why they have selected these two values?
No, this is sample.
Okay. Based on some logic.
See, these are the futures, or they are trying to build on from the model, right? No, they're trying to find out the number how it can fit to your algorithm or something. For example, the two columns A and B. B and D are the features of the model. When processing row number 3, does the model simply grab the contents of the highlighted 3B and as follows? They're just taking an example actually. And then see in how the vectors is the future vector, how it will be considered is it will be considered as a vector. If you see here, right? Before it is like a number, numerical representation, and then they're feeding to a model, right? It is not actually feeding to this model. If you see the figure 1, it is there mentioned below. You see here, not exactly model get its example. Meaning what? It will not just try to put like that. Instead, it will try to put like a future vector. This is like a vector form, right? So they'll put like an array format, and then they will feed it to the model. Okay. And but they are saying like this is not more realistic, but this is a future vector how they will pass to the model. Okay, and when they are passing to a model, right, there are different techniques which they will convert. What do you say, like when you say for a model, right, it will understand the numbers, right? As I said, it will understand the numbers and it will be passing as a vector format. Okay, that is the two concepts. That vectors is nothing but future vectors. What is the future means what? For any model, what is the for which what is the data set? What is the column that you are sending for your model training model, right? Those are future model, future column or something. Or whatever the features that you are using for your model to train, right? That is called features. Here they are passing as a future vectors as a like a 2-dimension. If you see here, right, like 0.13 and comma 0.47. That is a future vector. They are passing to a model, and then they are see actually this data set, whatever the data set, if you see here, right, we pass here, they will not pass the actual value also. Okay, what they're saying, this 8.6 and 132.9, that also I'm not directly passing to a model to get output. Instead of that, what I will do is I will typically convert. There is a conversion process which I will convert this 8.6 to 0.13 and 132 to 0.47, and I will pass that is as a future, and then I will pass to a model. The reason why they are passing to this model is, see, this conversion rate, they are not pass the actual values. They'll do some transformation in between, and then they will pass it. The more and more like processing they are doing, right, the more realistically they can build a model.
Is it like converting into percentage of probability or something like that to turn the value?
No, that is called no. That is what we are going to see. That there are different techniques are there actually. That is called transformation. Like what is let's say you have a number, right? This number is transformed to this one. Those transformation technique they will apply. It's not straight away formula. or something, they will pass like a different formula they will apply, and then they will pass it. Like whenever they are applying to your features, right? When you apply to a model itself, then you will do a transformation logic. If you see the TFID dot fit and all, right? If you remember last time when we gone through TFID, we were passing with the test data and training data, right?
Yes.
You remember there is a fit transformation or something we are doing, like inverse transform, and those kind of transformation will make to the original data sets itself before we are passing to a model. Okay, and what they're telling is before they are passing to a model, right, they need to understand what this model is all about, and they want to create like visualize the data, right? How the model is there, not the model, the data set, like how the distribution is there. They want to understand. Let's say I'm not trying to predict a model or trying to train a model, right, with the data set. Okay, if the data is like too much variant, right, I cannot train a model, right?
Yeah.
It should be like linear or something. I was telling you, right? There's a linear transition where the graph, right, line with that. The features should be like in the line, or it's closer to the lines. Should not be distributed across, like it should not be scattered across, and then I cannot do a prediction on the data. The data should be linear, or the data should be like in proper in shape in order to come up with a prediction. Otherwise, the prediction result will not be much accurate or something. Okay, for that they are using like different libraries, as we mentioned, like pandas and all we saw, right? You remember that missing data and all, we are removing it.
Yes.
You remember?
Yes.
Those lines they are telling, actually working with missing data visualization, they are doing it, right? See, and also they will come up with the two calculation. That is, those are statistics approach also they will apply. Statistics mean what? Mean and median, like what is your average data or something, mean and median and all, right? Those kind of statistical thing analysis also they will do. And standard deviation, this is like more of statistics. But why we are talking is, see, machine learning is nothing but it's like purely it's come from mathematics, right? Numbers, and especially in the numbers, it's vectors and even statistics also play a vital role, because you are working on the large amount of data. You need to have like a fair understanding on the data, how the data is distributed or something, so you can come up with the good models. That's why they are telling about the statistics model. See, outliers means like how much data is let's say you are building a prediction model, right? Outliers means how many data, how much of data. Let's say I'm building a one model, okay, to come up with the prediction of what is my next year income. Okay, in the past data, whatever the data set that you provided to the model, right? If it is like linear or something, you can build it, right? Let's say during COVID time, your revenue dropped, declined, right? Decline. It's immediately dropped, decline, right? Those kind of data, especially, it's like outliers. It should not fall so like in a regular pattern. Instead of that, it will suddenly dip will be there. Whether you can consider the data to your model training, no, because this is not your the data. It is for specific reasons or some reasons. Your data may not be accurate to train the model also, because when you're given that data set also to train a model, right, what will happen? It will affect the model performance or the accuracy or whatever. That's why they are considered as an outlier. Yeah, if I'm reading through the right, like outlier is the distance from the most other values in the future or label. Features, what I said, it is nothing but it is your like for your input data set, whatever the features I am passing, it should be like really, nearly close by. It should not be distant or something. Right? Those see, outliers often cause problems in model training. So finding outliers is important. Okay. See, these things now once you are just started building a model, right, you will always come up with. That's why people before you are giving training. See, I told you like this Skykit and all. It's like 4 or 5 lines of code. Before that, you are doing a lot of data analysis, right?
Yeah.
That plays a vital role in finding outliers. Okay, why they are telling this as a reason? This is a primary reason which will affect your model performance. Okay. I think they are giving some exercise also. In collab itself, they are given. This one we already saw actually. The pandas, right? We already explored the pandas and all those kind of things, right? Just to recap, you can just check it actually. What are the pandas and all? No, if you want to learn about this pandas again, you can just go through that exercise. You will find that one actually. I was telling you, no, about transformation and all, right? That is called normalization of the thing. Then after you are examining the data, you need to normalize the data. Meaning, like, no, to understand by the machines and all, right, you need to give the data based on the machine language or no numerical data, which is very close to the model or something. That is called normalization. Here they are mentioning. Okay, normalization can like see here, right? Feature range 154. Here range from normal simulate x and y, simulate 0 to 1, 0.1, 0.2. In last exercise, you are asking me, right? 0.13, whether it is like a transformation something divided by 1000 or something, you are asking me, right? It's not divided by 1000, it's a normalization technique they applied. They're applying from 0 to 1. Within this category, they are trying to fit these values. What are the values which is getting distributed?
Okay.
So the main idea is not you can easily like within the range if it is there, no, it is easy for you to predict, come up with the prediction itself.
Yes.
If you are having like a large amount of data, like 150, 60 and all, right, if you're not putting the data in the right space and all, right, in the mathematical space, you will not get come up with the model. That's why they're trying to do the normalization part. Normalizing is a technique where they're trying to apply assigning a numbers to a different numbers, like what are the actual numbers, right? They're trying to assign. And also the primary technique why they are applying this normalization to understand machine proper or something. See, this is all like more on mathematics actually. And also they're telling about linear scaling. See, this one we don't usually know. These are like mathematical theory concept, right? You can go through it also. The reason why I'm touching upon this area also because we talked about all the linear techniques, everything, right? Logistic regression and all. So it was there. So I'm just covering up also. See, the other one is binning. What is binning means? It's a type of technique. What they're trying to do is they're trying to put it as a category, as a group. Okay, this one bin. Okay, whatever the number, why the number of 15 to 35, I cannot put it in one bin. Bin is the concept of grouping all the set of elements into one category or something. Let's say I'm seeing a temperature or no, you're using an IoT device. Okay, the maximum threshold is like you can expect 1 to 100. Okay, 1 to 10 will be like suboptimal, which is 40 to like 50 to 70 is no optimal. More precision, you will use like 90 to 100. Let's say now I'm differentiating 3 different data sets, right? 3 groups, correct? Is 0 to 1. So they are trying to assign to a category. Like, no, this is a category which for optimal. This is for optimal. This is more realistic. So I'm just grouping the numbers based on the numbers. I'm just putting into a bucket. And then let's say you are in a class, right?